Hello everyone, welcome here today to my channel. Today we're going to do a reading on your person and how they feel about you versus the third party. So it'll be you versus their karmic situation or third party situation, however it resonates. This reading is meant to be timeless, so it's whenever you're drawn to watch this reading is when you're meant to hear it. We have 3 piles here. Pile 1 is the 3 Fates. Pile 2 is the Eclipse Mermaid. And pile 3 is Voodoo in Blue. So what you'll want to do here is concentrate, kind of go into a meditative state and just see what pile you're attracted to. Not which picture you like the best, but just close your mind. That's how I like to do it. Just close your eyes and, just search your mind, and whatever pile that you're thinking of is your pile. I have the timestamps below so you can skip to your pile. Please take with it what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is for a collective. Some messages may be meant for others and not for yourself. If you find that you do not resonate with any of the message in there, you could be in a different pile or no messages today for your situation. If you find that you are resonating with me as a reader, I'd appreciate the likes and the shares and the comments. Also, if you're wanting, I'm just starting out, so if you're wanting certain kind of readings, I would love a comment in the comment section saying what you like. Any kind of critique would be greatly appreciated as well. I really want to connect with everybody and want to give the best experience as possible. So I'll give you a moment here to concentrate on your pile, and then I will see you at your choice. All right, pile 1, the 3 Fates. So what I'm going to do is give you a little background into your situation right now. The 3 Fates, what this is telling me here, I already went ahead and shuffled and pre-drew the cards ready to set out. So the 3 Fates, what I'm getting here for this, the situation is really starting to feel like just a rerun, something that you keep repeating over and over again. It's just a pattern. It's just going over and over. Perhaps you've been in this situation and you've forgiven them and taken them back. Please take this how it resonates with you. Whatever situation you are in, it just keeps repeating. It goes over. And the reason that is there's something for you to learn, and it's going to keep repeating until that lesson is learned. Whatever you're here to learn right now, it's a lesson. This is a stronger spiritual tie, and the universe has a way of just repeating things until you get the lesson that it is. So there's something in this connection, something in this pattern that keeps going. And there's something for you to learn and grow from. All right. So what I'm going to do on the left, I'm going to put how your person sees you. And then on the right, I'm going to put how your person sees their karmic. And that's how I'm going to lay out the cards. However, if you feel like it's vice versa for you, that you really feel like this one over here is yours, go ahead and feel free to switch that around. And what I got for you here today is how they feel about you is the Magician, and the Knight of Cups, and how your person is feeling about the karmic, the third party, is the Nine of Wands here. My light really likes to shine off these cards. They are shiny. And the Three of Cups here today. For you, the Magician and the Knight of Cups. These are very brighter cards. So what I'm seeing here is they're really seeing you as a victory. Let me pull these forward over here. Let you see those better. They're seeing you as a victory. Something they manifested into their life. They have this energy. They just want to come in. They want to ride in swiftly and fill up that cup. They've called for you. They've called for you. They're manifesting you. They're calling from you to manifest in their life. They're riding in and they want to get what they manifested into their life. There is just a small warning here. Just be careful. Sometimes when some people ride in swiftly and just to woo you and sweep you off your feet, they could leave just as quickly. So universe is guiding you just to, just be wary, just to be aware of that. And not that it would happen, just sometimes it could. Now how they're seeing the third party, the karmic. There's a lot of sorrow here on these two. You have somebody that's looking down sad over here in the Five of Cups. And the other one, this person's looking, they're just kind of leaning on something. They don't have any strength. They're looking forlorn. You see what I get, messages I get, how they feel about the third party. Now they're seeing this connection, this relationship here is a loss. It's something that has brought a lot of disappointment to them. It's causing them lots of stress. The reason why they're hanging their head, there's so much stress in it. It's disappointing, so much sadness. This connection that they have is only hanging on by a thread now. Be wary. They are not ready to walk away from it just yet. But really, it's just holding on by a thread. It's going to take one little thing. They're right on the brink. They're right on the brink of walking away. It will just be... It's so much work. They have to put so much work to make this work. This situation here. One thing would push them over the edge to make, to have them walk away from this situation. They are right there. I see them wanting to leave this, knowing that it's too much work. It's not what they want to be, and manifesting you and coming in and picking you up and getting you. I'm going to go ahead and pull a few other cards here for you. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. They see you as somebody they have fun with. They get away, they step away from the stress that this situation over here is causing them, and the work that they have to do. And with you, they can just be playful and laughing and having fun, and there's no worries. No worries. It's that energy, just feeling young and exuberant and happy. They also see, with chemistry, there's a strong attraction, a magnetic attraction. So they're very attracted to you. There's a lot of chemistry. They're very pulled. And I want to apologize now because I did pull at the beginning, before I got into, for each pile, a music lyric deck. And I did pull everybody a card for their pile that I wanted to give at the beginning of the reading because it was for you and your connection. I'm not pulling a card for you and for the party. It's just regarding you. So you got Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. I'm going to make a change for once in my life. It's going to feel real good. Going to make a difference. It's going to make it right. And as we're seeing now that I'm reading it now, maybe it was meant to read it a little bit later after we got into that, because that's what that energy is pointing at, wanting to make that change, not happy here, wanting something over here where there's chemistry and playfulness and something they feel like they've manifested. They just want to rush in and sweep you off your feet. They want to let you know that there are better times ahead. So even though what's happened between you in the situation, the third-party situation, they want to bring in with a promise that there's going to be better times ahead. And they want to lay a foundation with you. They want to put down that foundation, put down the roots. They want to build something. They want to ride in, scoop you up, have fun, live in this beautiful chemistry that you guys share, and then just lay a firm foundation for the future. I pulled a couple messages that they have for you. Your love is unconditional and unbreakable. I need more time to figure out my feelings. I cannot give you what you want or deserve. I'm sorry. Now, I feel these three messages, what this is saying, a little contradictory there. They know that what you have is something that's unconditional and unbreakable. However, because they're in this situation, like I said earlier, they're not at the point they want to walk away, but they're on the brink. So they're asking for some more time. There's history over here that keeps them. There's a thread. It's that history, it's that thread that's keeping them over there. So they need some time to figure this out. They're telling you they're sorry because they feel like you want more of that promise right now and they can't give it to you. Even though they see all this joy. They know they're going to lay down a foundation. They know the future's with you. They know your love's unconditional. Right now they can't because they're having a tough time breaking away from the third party, from this karmic. All right, let's get into how they some extra messages for the third party, the karmic. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. They're saying that they do have good memories. There was some memories. Right now, it became too much work. There's too much stress. But there was something at one point in time. In the past, they have nice memories. They're acknowledging that these memories will stay with them and they will cherish them. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. This could be very well for some an ex that keeps coming around. They were in a relationship with them before and they broke up. And they started moving on, but then this person keeps coming back. They keep coming back into their life. And it's something that they need to release. Now, this will resonate with some of you. Some of them will be an ex that keeps coming around, and some of it will be a relationship they have yet to let go of. Not what it seems. And unhealthy attachments. That energy they have of hanging on by a thread, to know that it's stress and it's too much work, and they're on that brink, that precedent of leaving, but there's still an attachment. There's still an attachment there, and it's unhealthy. For those of them that is an ex coming around, that's also an unhealthy attachment. They haven't fully released them, even though that is also hanging by a thread to fully release. They just have to make those moves. Draw some messages here they have for the third party, their karmic. I dream of you every night. I'm only playing with you. My pride and ego got hurt, so I wanted revenge. I wanted to hurt you too. Regarding this ex situation, they are thinking about them every night. They are thinking a lot about that. There's history. These two right here. In this situation, all this stress, all this work, something happened between them that really hurt your person, their pride, their ego. So they really wanted revenge, and they wanted to hurt that person, so they started playing with them. And then it just became this circle, just this never-ending circle of pain and playing games with each other. Something happened in their connection. That they got hurt first, and then they just went back and hurt the other person, and then they started playing games with each other. And that's what's causing all this stress and worry and work just to keep it going. Too much has happened. Too much damage has been done. Too many games have been played in this situation to make it anything healthy. Okay. With that, I'm going to end the reading here for you today. I hope it resonated with you. If so, I do have my, offer personal readings. The link is down below. If you liked the reading today, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And again, any comments are welcome. If you guys are wanting to have a reading, and I want to wish you guys love and light on your journey, and thank you for stopping in. Hello, Pile 2. These are for those of you that have resonated with the Eclipse Mermaid. So what I'm going to do is give you a little bit of background here. I drew a song here today that's meant for you. I did not do one for both the you and the karmic and the third party. We're concentrating with that energy on your guys' connection. So with the Eclipse Mermaid here, you're going through a shift right now. Emotional shift. That is actually what drew you here today. You're wanting answers. And you're at this point that you're just about to walk away if there's no change. Recently, in the not too distant past, it'll be different for everybody, but there's been revelations or scandals that something came to the surface. Something that came to surface. And it's causing a shift in your emotions. But change is coming. And Spirit just wants to advise you right now to go with the flow of that change. All right, and here's a song. Fireside by Arctic Monkeys. There's all those places we used to go, and I suspect you already know, but that place on memory lane you like still looks the same, but something about it's changed. There seems to be a history here with you guys. They're remembering some things. They're taking trips down memory lane, and they're remembering some things that you guys have went through. How I'm going to do the reading is on the left side. I'm going to put how your person sees you. And on the right side, the third party, karmic, If you feel, this is how I'm just laying them down. If you feel like your energy that you belong over here, then go ahead and hop, and that's you, and flip them, flop them. Flippity flop. Just flip them over. But that's how I'm going to be reading. I'm going to read you here and the third party here. But if you feel like your energies, that this over here describes your situation better, then that's what it is. I did pre-shuffle the cards here today, and bear with me, I just dropped a few. And for how your person sees you, you got the World and the Lovers. These are two great cards. Major Arcana, two Major Arcana cards, and they are both very positive. For the third party, the Moon and the King of Wands. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the middle. You can see them better. Sorry about the glare on these cards. They're a little holographic. My light just loves to pick them up. I don't know if I can zoom in a little. There we go. Okay. So like I said earlier, there you got two Major Arcana cards, the World and the Lovers, and they're both very positive to have in any kind of love readings, especially regarding their feelings for you. And this is just saying these feelings are powerful. They see you as the one. They see you as their soulmate, their divine love. They love spending time with you, and they just think of you as you're just their world. They're so in love with you. It's such romantic feelings. It's pure passion. And they want to change their world for you. They want to change for you, for their lover. They see you as an ultimate achievement. And a period after, just achievement after a period of struggle. They've went through some struggle, and you're their ultimate achievement. You're their world. And so two of them, I'm not going to say they are the very, very best. I mean, there's lots of good cards. But they are two very good cards to have in a love reading. Now, regarding the third party and the karmic, we got the Moon and the King of Wands. So, how they're seeing this connection. This was a connection that was based on fantasies. It was a very mysterious quality. So much that they lived in their fantasies so much that there was red flags. There was red flags in this connection, but they could not see them. At one time, they thought that this is what they wanted. This was what they wanted in life. Kind of like they may have thought that was their soulmate. That was their dream come true, but they were living in a fantasy world with this person. It was not based on reality. There's a high sex drive, high sexual quality. And on the outside, in the fantasy, it's like this person became somebody they weren't, to share the same hobbies, the same desires that they thought that your person wanted, and created this little fantasy. But in reality, it was just a front. It was just a front to seduce your person, to make them think that they were the ultimate fantasy. And at first, that's what your person thought. They were just deceived and led astray, because it wasn't. Nothing was based on reality. They just told the person what they wanted. Your person here was told what they wanted to hear, and they were painted a pretty picture. Kind of like when you first meet somebody, some people put on more of this face and pretend they be somebody they aren't, just to trap somebody, just to get somebody. And then when you get to know the person, then they began to see who they really were, and it wasn't what they thought. Okay, I'm gonna draw a couple more cards on your situation, on how they feel about you. A sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Again, they think the world of you, and there's so much passion, and you have a strong sexual union. A union that when you connect physically, your souls connect. It is not just a physical union. It's something that goes deep into your core, something that your souls are connecting with each other. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Good. Like I said, the energy over here is that. It's the world. It's the lovers. There's so much good coming from this connection. You know, Spirit wants you to know to stay optimistic. Think positively. You know, they recognize that you're going through a lot emotionally because of what's going on. And you want answers. But really, they're just saying to stay positive. This is good for you. Couple more. Wish granted. Spiritual mastery. Again, your wish come true. You're the world, you're the lover, you're the soulmate. You're that divine feminine, divine counterparts, that ultimate union. It's a very spiritual union. And you're everything that they wanted. They wished for you. How they see the third party of the karmic. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that is wished beyond our control. And this is just saying that they're finally accepting that whole connection, this whole relationship that they shared was just based on fantasy. There was nothing real about it. They're coming to that realization and making peace with it and within themselves. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. If they have not already separated or ended whatever connection that they had, I feel two different energies here. One energy I feel, and please take it with it as it resonates, because I feel like I have two different groups of people here. One is that it was a past relationship and then you became involved. Another was this third party, this karmic, led them astray. In both instances, it was done in the fantasy. This person came in and drew them in. In the one, they were with that person, they started realizing it, they just didn't end it, and got involved with you. In the other, where they were with you first, and this person saw that and tried to become something false so they can get what you guys had, what you guys shared, and became this false person and did false promises and led them away in a moment of weaknesses. Maybe there was some issues going on in your relationship, and this person kind of took advantage of that. either way. Either for both parties, the separation has already happened, or it will happen. I'm seeing days to weeks. It's very near. Play mind games again. The mind games that they're playing, it was just those fantasies, just pulling them in. And I think the mind games that were played are for the one pile, the one that they drew away from you over here. And then this one is disconnected family, I believe, is the one that they had that relationship previously. This one applies to that. And really ending it, they really had to disconnect their family. They either had a family together, or they came in to the union with children already, but there was some kind of family unit involved in that. Get those over here a little bit more. Okay, I had asked the higher self, your person's higher self, to give messages. For you, I need you. It's too late. I am distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. They need you. And they feel like it's too late, like they messed up. They messed up for whatever happened here, no matter if it was something that was before or something that drew them away. They're in that energy right now that they're afraid that it's too late to fix this. You are their dream, their world, their lover, their soulmate, their divine counterpart, and they need you in their life. They feel like it's too late, so they're distracting themselves just to avoid thinking about it. They're doing whatever they can to avoid thinking about what they did to you. All right, what they feel to the karmic. I feel cold and detached from this connection. I can't feel emotions right now. They realize those fantasies were false, and they're cold and detached. They pulled away. I'm sending mixed messages because I'm not sure what I want, and I wanted someone just like you. They're still a little bit in the energy of mixed messages and not being sure, because there's still that lingering thought of that fantasy that this person created. That fantasy that person created was exactly what they wanted. And they went and looked for it because they thought they were going to get it. But it wasn't. It was false. So they're still confused about that. Well, I hope that resonated with you. I'm going to pull that to a close now. If you resonated with this and you want a reading, I do offer some readings. I have my link down below. I would appreciate a like and a share. Subscribe. Put the bell notice on so you can be notified of my next reading. And I'd like to thank you guys for coming in, and I wish you love and light on your journey. Thank you. Hello, Pile 3. You came here because you were connected to Voodoo in Blue. Well, how I'm going to do this is I'm going to give you a little background on the energies right now. I did pull a music song just for you and how your person wanted to dedicate to you. When we get into examining their feelings for you and the third party, their karmic, you will be on the left side and the third party will be over here on the right side. Now, if any time that you feel that it's switched, that you feel like you're resonating more and that's you on the right side, go ahead and switch yourself. That's how I'm doing the reading. However, it may be different for everybody, as we are picking up on collective energies here. So, Voodoo in Blue. I feel like right now you're wanting space. You need your own space. You kind of want to be left alone. You want to go within and just do some reflection, some reflecting work. You're pretty angry. You're angry right now with your person. You really don't like them. You may love them still. That's why you're here. But, you know, it's just that you love them, but you're just so angry that you really don't like, you don't like them. You don't like what happened. You don't like what they're doing. It's like a love-hate feeling right now. Okay. The 2 cards for how your person feels about you. The 2 cards for how your person feels about you is the 9 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. How they feel about the third party. 9 of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let me put that in the middle here. Let's examine how they are feeling about you. They see you as a wish come true. You make them really, really happy. When they think of you, they feel hope. They really, really do. They just, over and over, that's what I'm hearing is wish come true. They want to just kind of skip off merrily into the sunset. Just live happily ever after. I got a happily ever after vibe. Now this energy is bringing these wish come trues, but some kind of twist. Usually it's involved in you wish for something, but then something happens because of it. And what I'm feeling here, that twist is this situation, this third party situation. They wish for somebody like you. They wished for you. They wanted you. However, they were involved here. This card right here shows them juggling. They're juggling two connections. Yeah, you and the other party. They're juggling. But a crossroad, this person will come to a crossroad. Either has already or will soon come to the crossroad, and it will be a positive decision will be made in your direction. Regarding the third party, the karmic. We have here somebody very sad. They're really in some dark night of the soul energy here. They went through something deep with this person. Some world-shattering catastrophe. And that catastrophe drove them into this dark night of the soul. Okay, I'm getting something here. There's also fear. They're still, yeah, they're still involved in with this person and the energy, and they fear like they've done something. Something world-shattering to break up this connection, and they fear like they're going to be in trouble. Like this person's going to be in trouble. Their union, it did involve wealth. It's going to be a long-term relationship, like a marriage. They work together to achieve some of that wealth. Yeah, but they're really worried about being in trouble. That's sent them into this dark night of the soul catastrophe. You know, and I don't like saying this, but it feels like that ended because of what happened over here. And now that's why they're feeling more faith in this connection, because this one got shook up because of it. And I'm going to apologize now because I did forget to read your song lyric, so I'm going to pull that out. Oh, it's something magical. It's in the air. It's in my blood. It's rushing on, rushing on. I don't need no reason. Don't need control. Need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake. Yeah. He rushed into this situation with you, which caused this catastrophe over here and shoved him into a... I apologize again. I'm just getting masculine energy here from a majority of the collective. But your person was thrust into the dark night of the soul situation. Really, really tore up. I don't feel like they really wanted this to end. Although I feel them coming to you now. But part of me makes me wonder, is it only because this ended? It doesn't feel like that was their intention at the beginning, to end this, to come this way. It feels like, and that's why I apologized earlier, I just have to say it how I feel, and it feels like they're coming over here just because this one ended. Or is ending. I'm going to get more cards for more clarity. That's just what I'm hearing right at the moment. For regarding you, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that that your heart truly desires. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Like I said before, I feel like that's coming. The offer's coming to you. And it's going to be in your court to decide if you want to continue on to this offer. But either way, even if you decide not to accept it and move on, love is coming to you. Love is coming. It will be your decision. But love is on the way, be it with this person or someone new. You will get what you deserve. I just find it myself just a little troublesome that energy's coming off, that's the reason why they're coming. However, that will be your decision on what you want in your life. Regarding their karmic, their third party, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is deep as the ocean. Now, they did have a lot of love for this person, this third party, this karmic. There was a lot of love there they had. However, it's been upheaved and ended, or ending. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. That trust is because the trust is broken here. This relationship suffered because the trust was broken. That was that major catastrophe. The union can't be built up again. There's just too much distrust. Nothing can come from this now. If you choose, something can be built from your connection. I'm getting new beginnings. And I'm getting licking your wounds. This situation, of course, it really emotionally hurt you. There was pain. It wasn't something that you were aware of. So you're in a space emotionally right now that you want space. And you're in that space because you're licking your wounds. You're taking care of self, which is, you know, I applaud you. You're doing what you need to do to heal yourself. New beginnings. And again, it comes back that I said, what I picked up very soon, love's coming. Be it this relationship, if you want to move forward in this, but if not, the universe will be providing you with other options. This one's not your only option. You can find happiness. It is a soul level connection. So the choice and the situation, regarding this situation, the choice is up to you. Know that it is a soul level connection, but also know that there is other soul level connections out there. It's what your boundaries are, what you are willing to deal with in your life. And have that strength of knowing that and making that choice and going from there. All right, I pulled some messages from your person to you. I am sorry for hurting you. They are sorry for involving you into the situation. They feel bad about it. Going into this dark night of the soul has really, when somebody goes into that, they do that healing work. And they have been healing. Dealing with issues and healing themselves. And in that, they've realized they've hurt you, and they're sorry about that. My silence doesn't mean I do not think of you. There may be some times right now that they're not reaching out and talking, especially being in the dark night of the soul. That's when they go within. So anybody that's in that energy, they kind of retreat inward while they do that inner work. You have become too difficult for me to handle. That's a big turnoff. I think there's been arguments, especially with this energy of you needing your space right now, going within. There's been some arguments because of what happened. Their ego is gotten a little bit in the way, saying it's a big turnoff, and they're just not wanting to deal with it. But another reason they don't want to deal with it is being in that dark night of the soul. Like I said, they retreat inward to do that inner healing work. Now regarding the third party. Needing an outlet and choose your battles. Yes, there's going to be, of course, arguments over what happened. That it was a major, catalyst catastrophe. So many battles. There's choosing which battles to do. Walking on eggshells. Trying not to fight over every little cup of spilt milk. But finding it hard to do that. And they need an outlet. There's a lot of anger. They're needing to find an outlet to just express some of the anger, so they're not, just battling so much. Some messages to the third party karmic. I know you from a past lifetime. Being a karmic, they do have issues from a past life that they're going through and they're working through. I want you to call me. Like I said earlier, I did pick up on that major catastrophe. They feared what was going to happen. And I was picking up that this person was not wanting to work it out. And the person's wanting them to call. I feel alone and in the dark. Where's my light? I'm really getting that they may be, your person may be getting the cold shoulder from both you and this third party. You want your space because of everything that happened. Time to reflect. This is blown up with arguments. Always arguing. I think this is more of a silent, there may be some arguments, but it's more of a silent treatments. This is just battling. They're just wanting, they're alone in the dark. They're looking for a light wherever they can get it. They need to find their way out of their dark. They're in the dark night of the soul. Maybe they're just asking for help right now. Wondering where it was. This person used to be a light for them, used to be helpful for them. And now they're not getting that. They're not getting that support. And they're just lost. They're very in a lost energy right now. And very conflicted too. So I hope this was able to offer you some guidance here. If you did resonate with this reading and you wanted to get a personalized one, I do offer personal readings, and my link is down below as well. You can like and share this video, and that would be appreciated. Subscribe. Hit the bell button. You can be notified of all the next readings that I have going out. I'm going to try to do these weekly. And I'm glad that I was able to connect with you today. And I wish you love and light on your journey.